So, you're waking up. Let's talk about a little bit of what you're starting to see, hear, sense, sometimes smell, because this is a time now where you're going to start coming aware of everything around you. So that also means spirits, ghosts, energies, all of that fun stuff. One of the first things that I personally started seeing was auras. And it's not like, oh, people are beaming with lights. In fact, there's a lot of people that I don't even see their auras. But again, there's a lot of people, especially in the beginning, that I would start seeing faint colors around them, and I just thought that something was wrong with my eyes. Maybe it was the sun, maybe it was my allergies, because I've blamed a lot of things on my allergies. Let's just be real. So that is something that can be a little startling at first. It's not the worst thing. I'll get to that part. So you're going to also start noticing, first off, a lot of pressure on the top of your head. You know, it almost feels like it's maybe a sinus headache, or like there's something it's just pressure. And it's not necessarily a full-blown headache yet. And that's going to go on for a little bit. Next, you'll actually start getting like the temple pressures and stuff like that. Again, it's not really that bad because it's not even a full headache at this point. It's just you feel that pressure like it's possibly, again, going to be a sinus headache. And this is the best way that I can describe it, because I am somebody that is prone to sinus headaches and stuff like that. But when these started happening, it felt very different, and you can definitely tell the distinct difference. So then after that, you're going to start feeling headaches, and I do mean pressure in the front of your head, and it's not going to alleviate when you start pressing on your sinuses. Again, that's one thing that I do know and I do notice, is that's how I differentiate sinus headaches and stuff like that from basically your spiritual induced headaches, for lack of a better terminology, sir. So that wasn't fun. I did learn a lot of fun techniques to help alleviate the headaches. You know, I put myself in a box, I put myself in a box, I put myself in a box, I put myself in, and I'd literally walk around like that for however long. So you put yourself in a box and you push out all the black, and then you allow the light to pour into the box, and my headache would go away. Or simply I just go, hey guys, this isn't, somebody taught me and told me, you know, tell spirit to change their frequency because the frequency is not working for you. I was like, well, that makes no sense, but okay, I'm gonna try it. So I did. You know, I'd take a couple of breaths and I say, okay, this frequency isn't working for me. We've got to change frequencies. I can tell that you're trying to tell me something, but it's not working. And slowly but surely, of course, it didn't get rid of the headache as quickly as going into my little box did, but it did work, and it was a very, very helpful tool. And literally you'll know the difference, because these are headaches that water is not going to cure, food isn't going to cure, any type of medication. I can tell you that because I'm one of those people that gets really severe migraines, and I am a firm believer in Excedrin, and I am tried and true with my Excedrin, and it was not touching these headaches. And I kept asking, what's going on? What's going on? These headaches. And, wow, I'd got some sun. Anyways, so I started doing as much research as humanly possible. And those are the things that I started to figure out. Well, and what's really funny is like weird things would start happening. Like my throat would get really tingly and itchy. Well, that's never happened to me before. It's because I'm getting old. It's because I'm getting really old. No, it took me a while to figure out and understand that that's just another sign of things opening up, chakras opening up, and all that fun stuff. And then I'd start getting these tingles and tickles in my ear, and I'm just like, well, hello allergies, you're stupid again. No, I don't know, I can't remember again who I was speaking with, and they were like, are you starting to get the tingles or itches in your ear yet? And I'm like, yes. And she was like, and Q-tips and none of that is helping it. And every now and then you hear a buzz. And I was like, yes. And she was like, so before that started happening, were you hearing ringing in your ears? And I was like, this bitch knows everything about me. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what's been going on. She was like, yeah, I feel that energy coming off of you. And my guides are kind of telling me that you're going through a lot of stuff really quickly and you don't know what they are. And basically to just tell you. And I was like, thanks. Where were you when I started going through this process to begin with? Because let me tell you, it's not entertaining until after the fact. And then she was explaining like tingles that I would get on my face, and I was just like, that's yes. And it's almost like tannins, you know when you trigger your tannin, but it wasn't like that exactly, and it was just like little tickles, and I was like, well, bloody hell, this makes so much sense, and then you're gonna start to see shit. There's no way to backtrack that one. You're going to see things. You're gonna start seeing shadows out of the side of your eye. You're gonna start seeing what I call the sparks. I do. And it literally looks like this. You see that? That little, not the fire, but that spark. And that's what it looked like. And that's the best way I can describe it, is because it like looked like a spark. And then I'd look and I'd start getting these feelings. And that's how a lot of my personal gift works, is they let me know they're there. They let me know that they need to talk. And I allow them to come in, to chit chat, give me messages, whatever needs to come through. And that's literally how it started, and it was creepy. I have this wonderful woman that I speak to, and she was like, if you want to start hearing them, here's a really quick tactic: sideway listen. So basically, sideway listening is when you put on something like white noise, a fan, a beautiful brook sound, and listen to that brook, but also listen to everything else. And that's what's called sideways listening. Now through the course of this, I'm trying to just make a small quick video, because I figured out my mojo. My mojo is when I'm driving around, especially by myself, I channel a lot better, which is highly ironic because you should be paying attention to the road. But I mean, I am paying attention to the road. I foster dogs, so I'm actually needing somebody to foster a dog, but this came into my head and I just needed to share it. So I really hope that this was helpful. I'm getting super excited. I guess you can call this number 6 to my videos. My Instagram is starting to slowly, not just my Instagram, but Divine Curiosity. It's a commitment of wonderful ladies that are on this journey along with me. So I definitely hope that everybody stays tuned, pays attention, of course, please comment. I want to know what your questions are. I want to know what content you'd like to see. I want to know how I can help you guys. All right. So definitely do that. And of course, as always, let's go ahead and subscribe. I mean, if you're gonna watch, you might as well subscribe. That's what makes this all fun. Especially since I definitely want to know out there who's, you know, who I'm touching, who's paying attention. So I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace, love, acceptance. Those are my 3 pillars, and I hope that you live and love by it. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.